Take a moment to ask yourself, who is your biggest opponent right now? Is it the world around you? Your circumstances? Or is it the constant chatter inside your own head? The truth is, most people are defeated by their own minds long before they face a real-world problem. We know exactly what we should do, but we don't do it. We know which habits are holding us back, yet we can't seem to break them. Slowly, we start to believe that we lack willpower or that we just aren't strong enough. But the problem isn't a lack of strength, it's a lack of mental discipline. Welcome back to Sky Book Summary. Today, we are diving deep into the power of mental discipline by IAN Tuhovsky. This book isn't about becoming a robot or living a life devoid of emotion. It's about becoming the master of your mind rather than its slave. Because if your life is dictated by every passing mood, every notification, and every impulse, you will never move in a stable direction toward your goals. Author IAN Tuhovsky clarifies a common myth: mental discipline isn't just about working hard. Plenty of people work hard but remain mentally scattered. They are easily swayed by distractions, crushed by minor setbacks, and reactive to every external event. The book brings us face to face with an uncomfortable truth: your mind is naturally wired to seek comfort. It wants the path of least resistance. It craves immediate pleasure and recoils from discomfort. This is why we procrastinate on big projects, avoid difficult conversations, and sacrifice our long-term dreams for short-term ease. You aren't weak, you just haven't trained your mind to override its comfort-first default setting. Here is the most powerful idea in the book: mental discipline does not depend on motivation. Motivation is a feeling, it's temporary. It shows up for a few days and then vanishes when things get tough. A disciplined mind, however, does not operate based on feelings, it operates based on principles. When your mind is trained, you take action whether you feel like it or not. Consistency is what creates extraordinary results, and consistency is the child of discipline, not motivation. Tuhovsky compares self-control to a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. But just like physical exercise, there will be discomfort at first. When you try to control your impulses, say no to a distraction, or choose the harder task, your mind will create resistance. It will scream for comfort. This is the breaking point, and it's exactly where most people quit. But if you can push through those few minutes of resistance, your discipline muscle begins to grow. The biggest benefit of mental discipline isn't just productivity, it's inner peace. When your mind stops reacting to every little thing, every criticism, every delay, every annoying comment, you gain a sense of calm. You learn to observe your emotions as they flow past you, rather than being swept away by them. This calmness is your greatest competitive advantage. It allows you to make stronger, more rational decisions when everyone else is panicking. In the modern world, distractions are our greatest enemy. Our attention is being pulled in 1,000 directions: phones, endless scrolling, and instant notifications. Every time we surrender to a distraction, we are training our brain that focus isn't important. Over time, our attention span shrinks, and our mind becomes weak. Discipline is the act of reclaiming your attention. Mental discipline isn't built during big moments or life-changing events. It is built in the tiny, daily decisions that no one else sees. Do you get up when the alarm goes off, or do you hit snooze? Do you start the difficult report first, or do you check your emails for the 10th time? Do you stay focused for 10 more minutes, or do you give in to the urge to check your phone? These small victories are what build your identity. They prove to your subconscious that you are in charge. A disciplined mind doesn't ignore emotions, it understands them. Many people think discipline means being cold. In reality, mentally strong people feel fear, they feel boredom, and they feel frustration. The difference is they don't let those feelings dictate their actions. They feel the fear but move forward anyway. They feel the boredom but maintain their consistency. Ultimately, the most profound lesson from IAN Tuhovsky is this: mental discipline is not a punishment, it is the ultimate form of freedom. Think about it: if you cannot stop yourself from scrolling when you need to work, or if you cannot stop yourself from eating junk when you want to be healthy, are you really free? No. You are a prisoner to your impulses. But when you build mental discipline, you break those chains. Laziness, distractions, and sudden cravings lose their power over you. You stop being a victim of your moods and start being the architect of your destiny. You gain the freedom to choose your life, rather than just reacting to it. Before you leave today, let's solidify the 4 pillars we've covered to help you transform your mindset. First, build toughness through resistance. Just like a muscle grows by lifting weights, your mind grows by doing things that are uncomfortable. Every time you choose the hard task over the easy one, you are leveling up your mental strength. Second, replace motivation with principles. Motivation is a fair-weather friend, it disappears when things get cold and dark. Principles, however, are your North Star. Disciplined people don't ask, "Do I feel like doing this?" They ask, "Does this align with my principles?" Third, practical impulse control. We learned that focus is a practice. Every time you choose to ignore a notification or resist a distraction, you are physically rewiring your brain for deeper concentration and success. Fourth, the reward of inner peace. We often think discipline is stressful, but the opposite is true. Chaos comes from a lack of control. True peace comes when you are no longer shaken by external criticism or internal fear, because you know you are in total control of your reactions. Today, we've covered how mental toughness is built through resistance, why principles must replace motivation, how to practically control impulses and distractions, how discipline leads to emotional stability and deep inner peace. As we wrap up, I want you to carry this one thought with you: a weak mind chooses comfort, but a disciplined mind chooses growth. Don't look for one giant leap or a magic transformation. Your life is simply the accumulation of 100 small choices you make every single day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep. Each choice is a vote for the person you want to become. If this summary of the power of mental discipline gave you a new perspective on your own potential, show your support by hitting that like button and sharing this with someone who needs to hear it. And if you are ready to keep growing, hit subscribe and join the SKY Book Summary community. Train your mind, change your life. I'll see you in the next summary.